Sure.
These gnats,
All up
when
on
they
you.
having a feast, they say, "Oh, she's so beautiful." Let me
Yum,
get a
yum,
taste.
yum.
She just let me know, but they show no vision. Didn't say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They didn't say you found it, but she doesn't want.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl V, and I am back yet again with another episode of LoveVeeTalks. Before we get started, you already know, please do not forget to follow your girl on Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade, and subscribe to your girl channel. Like and subscribe. Don't forget that, okay? And if you're interested in collaborating or promo, lovevetalks@gmail.com. I love y'all so much. And thank you. I forgot to mention in my last episode because I really feel really crappy about this. I have reached over 400 subscribers. Like, how could I forget that? Y'all, I love y'all so much. I really appreciate it. And I have been working so hard to show my face every day because I feel like I wasn't being really consistent, and I was always getting responses like from my videos, and I wasn't being consistent. I feel like I owe y'all that, but thank y'all for helping me reach my goal of 400 subs. We have so much we just have so much to do. Like, I don't know, it's so much that I have in store. Like, I'm really excited to share with y'all, like, my life and just more vlogs. And, we getting up there, okay? But today I want to do something a little fun. And before I do that, if you are new here, welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is V. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. But currently I live in Dallas, Texas. I've been here for over 5 years now. I went to Southern Illinois, and I got my degree in sociology. Did I use it? Not really. I used it a little bit. But then I wanted to do a career change. Your girl went broke, didn't have no money, had to move. It's a whole story. But y'all will get that. And I think I spoke about this in detail in my first episode. But yeah, if you are new here, I wanted to do a little icebreaker just so you can get a feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know me, I don't know you. So I figured we would play a little bit of, what is it called?
Would you rather?
Oh, yeah. Would you rather? So let's go.
First question. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
I wouldn't want a rewind button. I think a pause. Because sometimes I don't handle situations the best. Like, I would rather have like a pause button versus a rewind.
I feel like the pause button would be like a reality TV show. You know how in those shows they be talking and pause and you like talk to the camera real quick?
Yeah.
So like blah blah blah, pause. This bitch really got me fucked up.
Exactly.
And you come back and you, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm following. That's me. Yeah, I don't want to do a rewind. I don't want to redo anything.
Okay. Would you rather always have to speak your mind or never speak again?
Have to speak my mind?
Yes.
Never speak again. But I love to talk though. We just gonna go all in. YOLO. Speak my mind. Have to speak my mind.
Well, you speak your mind, boy.
Boy. The girls wouldn't like me. Well,
It's gonna
no.
be some hurt feelings.
I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like I will have a lot of balance. Like, I feel like a lot of people would love me, but then also too, some people would.
100%.
I'll be an evil villain. But I feel like most people would like me though. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather live in the city or off the grid in the wilderness?
I say city.
Why city?
Cause I'm too scary, and I don't feel like I'm built for off the grid. When I think my idea off the grid is like
No phone, no.
Yeah,
no
that's
Wi-Fi.
not. No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Just you and the bears.
No, thank you. That's for somebody else.
Would you rather travel the world for free or have 1 million to spend however you want?
Say that again. So travel the world for free?
Would you rather travel the world for free
Mm-hmm.
or have $1 million to spend on whatever you want, however you want?
Travel the world for free that's gonna travel the world for free or a milli.
To spend however you want.
This might be a complicated answer, but I feel like if I have $1 million and I know what I'm doing with it, if I do it the right way, then I would be able to travel the world.
Okay, so you talking about, if I invest here, then I can be blah, blah. You one of them.
Yeah, because like
Okay.
If you broke and traveling the world for free, I feel like you wouldn't be able to experience all the stuff that the country has to offer because, like, you probably ain't got no money.
Valid point. Valid.
Yeah.
Valid. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Would you rather relive your favorite memory or fast forward to your future success?
Relive my favorite memory.
Which is? Do you have one right now that, like, if I could relive this right now, I would go?
It's not a specific moment, but I used to dance. I used to be a part of like a dance company, and I love dancing. I did that for maybe like 6-7 years, and that was just a very good time of my life. Like, I don't know, it just was fun.
What type of dance?
So it was West African, it was tap, it was ballet, it was hip hop. So we did all that. Yeah.
Oh, so you got rhythm.
A little bit.
Okay.
I lost a little bit of it, but I got a little bit of
A
something.
little 1-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to communicate through memes or only through movie quotes?
Movie quotes. Movie quotes all
Well,
day.
Give me one.
One. No, I can't. Cause okay, y'all. Okay, so I love Django, and I feel like, it's so many quotes in Django. I can't say it.
I feel you. I ain't gonna lie. I quote SpongeBob a lot, so I
love
would quote a
SpongeBob.
whole bunch of SpongeBob quotes. Like,
What's one?
hello, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. I don't know why, but that one always has me in tears, for sure.
These gnats.
All up
When
on
they
you.
having a feast, they say, "Oh, she's so beautiful." Let me
Yum,
get a
yum,
taste.
yum. I'm like a gnat. Would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere or only be able to read minds, but only once a day?
Teleport, cause I don't like commuting.
I teleport once a day. But my thing is like, okay, you can teleport once a day, but how you gonna get back?
Oh, teleport once a day.
Yeah, you only get it once
I
a
got
day.
an Uber back.
You
What was
can
the other one again?
read minds.
Read minds. Once a day, that's pointless.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like if you read one mind, like what? I can tell what somebody think by the way they looking. So to read them out once, that's kind of.
If I was reading minds,
Yeah.
I would rather meet minds. Because I feel like if I'm only able to teleport once a day, now you telling me I got an Uber back?
Yep. Or fly back.
That's not even like saving me no time or no
but
money.
it's saving money though, because it's like, hey, we want to go to Jamaica. We can teleport to Jamaica and then get the one way back to the crib. So, but
Okay.
it's once a day. We on a 3-day trip to Jamaica.
Okay.
We can teleport back on the 3rd day. Hey, nah.
Oh, that's smart.
You feel what I'm saying?
I was thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't thinking big. I was thinking going to work. Say, damn, I got an Uber back from work.
So you got to think big. You got to think Beyonce. You feel what I'm saying? Would you rather have a personal theme song that always plays when you enter a room or a laugh track that
Theme
follows
song.
you around? What's your theme song?
Boy,
you know this ass super fat.
I ain't lying, no. I love me some Sexy Red. I don't care what nobody say about my girl. Ooh, I have so many. I love Freakum Dress by Beyonce.
How'd that go?
Freakum Dress on, oh, every woman got one.
Yeah. But that'd be awkward depending on the place you're walking into.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be my theme song. I feel like it would be like depending on my mood.
Okay.
Yep.
Give it to me.
Break My Soul. You won't break my soul.
That's a good one.
You won't break my soul.
I can see that for you.
Yes, every day I be walking with a pep in my step.
Yeah, you do. So, okay. I like that one. Would you rather live in a world where everything is slightly too loud or slightly too quiet?
I get overstimulated easily. So I would rather have quiet.
The only thing about slightly too quiet is that's almost like scary. Like, why am I
Ominous.
so quiet? I
thought about that too.
I feel like I'd be timid almost. Like, why
But
am I
slightly
so-
too loud is crazy.
It is.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to
You
rest.
panic.
Yeah.
So either would I rather be in a state of panic all the time or a state of fright?
Well, at least if it's quiet, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
But if it's too loud, I get overstimulated. I'll never be happy.
You do get overstimulated because you riding in the car with me. I got the music on and I'm ad-libbing. That AirPod going in your ear so fast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't do slightly too loud.
I can tell when I'm doing too much because when that AirPod go in, I go, yeah, she done met her.
And then also too, like, I don't want to tell you like, oh, can you keep it down? Because you just excited, you having fun. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just go in my little bubble. You know, I don't want to dampen your mood. What? I'm serious.
Would you rather be stuck in your favorite movie or your favorite song for a week?
Song or favorite movie? I feel like a song is too short to want to be in it for a whole damn week.
You're not lying. Cause if it's a 3-minute song,
you know that song that they tried to play with for Daryl on The Walking Dead.
yes.
Your easy street. I can't do it. No, a song is too short to want to play. A movie. Cause I'll choose one of the longest movies I could think of. That's like one of my faves. I like The Dark Knight.
Batman.
Dark Knight. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, but see, all your movies, you like scary movies. So
I love scary movies.
I wouldn't be one that's stuck in one of your movies because we got to be.
I like
running.
The Color Purple, but I don't feel like that would be a joy to be in.
Depending on who you is.
That's very true.
Depending on who you is.
I wouldn't want to be Suge though. She seemed like she had too much going on. Celie had it the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Harpo, he got beat up by his wife.
Oprah,
I don't know.
Oprah got beat.
Oprah got beat. Well, that was one good time, and she said, "You told Harpo to beat." That was all she needed to see.
It was over with.
Shoot, I don't know, but I would probably just think of just the longest movie that I like. It would. You know what? I can't even think of like one good movie that's not a scary movie that I really like. So like, I can't even choose one right now. The only thing I can think of is like Color Purple, Batman: Dark Knight. And I feel like there's one that we saw recently that I really, really liked. I feel like we always at the movies.
We are. You love the movies. I feel like it's almost like a comfort thing for you.
Yeah.
So we go to movies often.
Jeez.
What did we see before Sinners? What did we see?
We saw Magazine Dreams or Magazine.
Yeah. Jonathan Majors. Yep. That's the last one we seen before that.
I wouldn't want to be in that. Because his granddaddy had what, cancer or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like these are going to challenge you to think a little bit.
Okay.
So
I'm ready.
Would you rather be known for being kind or for being brilliant?
Kind or being brilliant? Brilliant.
Why?
Because I feel like, hear me out. You know how they say, and don't get mad at me, friends. You know how they say, like, you can't be ugly and mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're brilliant, like, if I'm not having the best day, if I'm, like, not the nicest, you can't challenge me because I'm brilliant. Like, you can't F with me. You feel me? Like, you can't
outwitty me.
No, like, you can't. So I would rather have that. Because kind to me, like, that's cute. But I just feel like that's cool where you can walk into a room and they like, oh, she's just so brilliant. Like, she's amazing. Whatever she touches gold. Like, I want that. You can call me kindness for puppies.
Brilliance is definitely an attraction. So I feel like people would be drawn to like the brilliance of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would choose to be kind.
That's cute. That sounded so shady.
You like, next question. I don't even want to hear why, because no.
I didn't mean it like that. But no, because I feel like that would be you. Like, you want to be known for being kind. I could see that for you.
All right, next. Would you rather achieve all your dreams but have no one to share them with?
Ooh.
Or amazing relationships but never reach your goals?
That sounds so damn lonely to not have somebody to share with. Yeah, I would rather not.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like both sides you have a sense of loneliness.
You think so?
I feel like you would always, maybe not lonely, but the second one, y'all feel like you will feel incomplete because you're having a great time, but there's always that something there, like you know.
Yeah, but I feel like relationships are so valuable, especially good ones, that like I wouldn't want to give that up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who, you know, jump from balconies because they didn't achieve all their dreams and they ain't got nobody to share with.
You right.
So If that mean I'm not achieving all my goals, that don't mean I can't achieve some of them. So it's still a chance.
Okay.
I still feel like I will feel fulfilled. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be remembered forever but misunderstood, or forgotten but deeply understood by a few?
Say that one more time.
Would you rather achieve all your dreams? Would you rather be remembered forever but misunderstood, or forgotten but deeply understood by a few? So you're remembered but you're misunderstood. So what you're remembered by is not really what you probably meant, but that's what they remember you by. So you misunderstood. Or you're forgotten, but you're deeply understood by a few.
I feel like if you're misunderstood and people remember you, I feel like they're gonna like rewrite history. Like, how do I say this? Like, I feel like if you're misunderstood, people are gonna spin a narrative about you that is untrue. So I would rather have a few people understand me than to be remembered for something that's a complete lie.
100%. Because
that makes no sense to me.
I feel like that just affects people who are still alive that are connected to you.
Yeah.
I feel like they fight their whole life to try to get,
A few is good for me. As long as you understand me, a few is good for me.
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early to everything?
I would rather be 10 minutes late.
Yeah, I bet.
Cause 10 minutes is that sweet spot where it's like you more than likely you're not the latest person there, but then also too most stuff doesn't start dead smack on time, like on the dot. 10 minutes is not that bad. 20 minutes early is crazy. Like, well, no, now that I think about it, it depends. Cause if it's something that is like if I'm struggling with finding parking or something and I don't get like the best seat, I'm gonna be mad that I'm late because I could have came early. But if you're early, that's hard because I don't want to be 20 minutes early because most people are late.
I always arrive early.
Okay, if I had to choose, even though I do be late.
Say that again.
I'm not repeating that. But if I had to choose, I would be that person that's 20 minutes early. I would be that. Yeah.
Because you realize, okay, I'm 20 minutes early, but I don't even have to walk in. I'll be 20 minutes early and I'm sitting in the parking lot in my
That's
parking
very
spot,
true.
But I know where I'm at.
That's very true.
So.
That's true. I'm digging it. I'm here for it.
Okay, last one. Would you rather grow older with total wisdom or stay young but always feel unsure?
You know what? I would choose older with more wisdom. I feel like you would live a better life with more wisdom versus always being unsure. Because it just seems like, that just sounds like anxiety, confusion, never being able to relax. So no, I would choose that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that was fun.
Those are the 15 would you rather.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for asking me all those questions.
And for those who are wondering, who's this like sexy butt on a roll voice behind the camera? It is me, Devontae. They say behind every beautiful, smart, sophisticated woman is a handsome, hardworking young man.
AKA Darnell, that's you?
That is me behind here. It's a new little setup. Actually, this is kind of cool. I actually kind of like this.
Being in the back.
Yeah.
He's my sound engineer, y'all.
Yeah, we upgrading. Yeah, we see you got mics. You feel what I'm saying? First it was just you was in the corner.
We upgrading. What they say, the budget is increasing.
Yeah, but you think about it. Think about how far, for the people who are just now finding you. Think about how far like you've come just with the podcast. Because at first you were just audio on Spotify.
All audio, y'all.
Then second, you went to you went visual, but like you were just in one little corner on the floor in the house. That's with the best lighting.
Very much so. Yeah.
And you didn't have the best of sound. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have no mics. And then now you've upgraded to where you have great quality camera. And then
she costs a pretty penny now.
Yeah, and then now instead of being by yourself in your room, you've rented places, you've had better backgrounds, you've had special guests, you know what I'm saying? You've got better with just the attention that
Yeah.
you're retaining, you're growing, and I feel like that's pretty beautiful to see because you started 2020,
I started in 2020, March to be exact.
and then seeing how I feel like this podcast has grown with you as you've grown, being here,
It has, yeah.
which is fire.
I think it's really cool. I feel like I've learned a lot because at first I was so scared to make moves just because you know how you just want things to go perfectly. Because like to me, my podcast is my baby. Like I've raised this thing that I've been really working on for the past 5 years, and so I've been more open maybe like in the last year of actually wanting to try different things, especially because like for the longest I'm like, okay, I want to go in one particular direction, but it's like, girl, you don't know exactly what direction you want to go in if you don't at least try. And I've noticed that I enjoy multiple things. Like I'm glad I've been open to trying, especially like the video podcasting, because I'm like, no, they don't need to see my face. Like I could just do, but then honestly that was out of pure laziness, if I be honest. Like, oh, I don't want to do that. And then I started doing events. So yeah.
Nice. So that's 5 years. So for people here now who are going to be with you for the next 5 years,
Yeah.
where are you taking us? Why should they stay?
I think that y'all should stay because I feel like I am in that season where I'm more vulnerable, and if I try something that doesn't work, like I'll share it with y'all, because I feel like sometimes influencers, content creators, they only want to show you, which I completely understand, like the good things that are going on, because it is hard to be vulnerable. But I'm in that season now where I'm like, you know what, vulnerability, you never know how you are touching other people's lives, and I feel like that is important, being vulnerable and just learning along the way and taking y'all along the ride. But then also too, like I want to get more out into the community. Like I would love to have a non-for-profit organization. I would love to host events. I would love to do giveaways. I would love to like randomly surprise some of my supporters with gifts and words of encouragement. So I don't know, I just feel like a sister to y'all. I just hope y'all stay along for the ride because I love y'all real bad.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
But thank y'all so much. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for staying with me for today's episode. Don't forget to follow your girl Lemonade, Instagram, TikTok at LoveVeeTalks, and collaborate with your girl or promo LoveVeeTalks at gmail. Until next time, bye y'all.